What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Football. This is Pick Your Team number 1, an 8-box half case break from BomberBreaks.com. I appreciate y'all jumping in, and for those that grab filler spots, get this one across the finish line. Folks, a couple notes of information. We've got the back half of this case is Pick Your Team number 2 in our 8-boxer. Then we got a new case open for 3 and for Winter 10 is the code for 10% off. A lot of fun stuff in this product, guys. Encourage you to take a look. We've got other collegiate products and other 24 football PYTs. Winter 10 for 10% off all of those. And we are also running 4-box lots of Prizm draft picks in our eBay store, Bomber Sports Cards. Next auction night is Tuesday for Wednesday night's stream with me. So if you guys want more draft picks, find them in the eBay store as well. All right, in this one, we do have a filler to take care of first. We've got Alabama down to the Wyoming-Arkansas combos. So these teams, just for reference, most of these are not originally combos, but there are, like, California and Cincinnati was a combo, like, pre-built in to begin with. But then, for example, Georgia Tech and Illinois in Pick Your Team number 2 can be purchased separately, right? So Russ took the time to try to combo up to try to create, more equal value amongst the different filler teams. So there are some combos. However, just note that some of these teams can be picked outright in the other Pick Your Teams, I guess is my point, right? All right. With that in mind, let's go, as we always do, 3 plus the die roll, 2 5 clicks to mix up our 19 filler spots. And after 5, it is the Purdue SMU combo down to Georgia Tech, Illinois. Purdue combo to combo. They're good. And my participants, I got Casey times 4. Jeff, Ronnie times 2. Eric, Michael S. Jared, Michael S. got back in. Jason, David, Derek, Chris, and my man Nathan rounded out times 3. Thank you so much, folks, for jumping in. We've got a 3 plus a 6 max clickage of 9. I get you one of the 19 spots. And after 9, it's Michael S. down to Jared E. Which looks like this. Let me add some formatting to make it just a little bit easier for you guys to see. Like so. And let me sort you out. We do have a few folks with a few spots, so let me sort you first by participant so your spots are grouped together like that. Nathan is a Clemson magnet, and it is hilarious. Not really, but I'm sure Nathan would be willing to trade Clemson. If you got any Clemson fans out there who want to be interested in Clemson, I think Nathan would trade you Clemson. Just don't speak for the man, but yeah. All right, let's resort this by schools. Again, bear with me here. Going to go a little slower to make sure I get this right. Michael has Alabama. Casey with the California-Cincinnati combo that was already pre-comboed. Nathan, for now, does have... hey, Taylor, so this is from our BomberBreaks.com website breaks. The eBay stuff, if your auction was last night, that break has already happened. If your auction was tonight, that break is tomorrow. Actually, I talked to the Nebraska person from tonight, so you must have them in tomorrow night's break. If you won your auction tonight, your break is tomorrow at about 7 o'clock Eastern time. Sorry for any confusion on that. These spots are purchased through our website, BomberBreaks.com, which is this baby right here. All right, continuing our pasting efforts here, we had Michael with Alabama, Casey with the California-Cincinnati combo. We have got it. So, all right. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, unless you get in here tonight with one of the other breaks, right? Nathan for now with Clemson. KZ drew the Gators. We've got Jeff with Florida State. I got Derek. What up, Derek? Georgia. Jared has Georgia Tech and Illinois. Casey has LSU and It'd be easier for me to talk a little junk, Casey, if Ohio State hadn't lost in the Big Ten championship like chumps. But I did have to mention that, Chris Henry is a Buckeye, just, because I know you were talking a little bit about that. But just figured I'd throw that out there. We got him. Chris W. with Michigan, Eric with Missouri, Nathan Drew Nebraska, Michael has Oklahoma. We've got Jason with Oklahoma State as well as Pittsburgh. I've got Michael with Purdue and the SMU, which is already a pre-combo. Ronnie has South Carolina and Tennessee. Nathan with USC. And then Casey has Wyoming and Arkansas there. All right, so let's do this. There is the full list is a little too lengthy, I believe, to fit on my screen. Right, 39 spots in total. So here's what we're gonna do. Allow me a moment. I'm going to move this tab, chow. I'm going to go like this. Nope. I go like this. And I'm going to make it a little smaller. Okay. So there is the full pick your team, folks. That's the best I can do for right now. Again, outside the filler, you guys should certainly know who you picked. I'll leave it up there while I get the packs out and all that good stuff. Sorry. All right, what is happening here? Sorry, guys, ignore me. Okay, just gonna leave it right there. Okay. Leave that like it is. No, most of us did not think that either. I mean, that was bad. I mean, again, obviously I'm biased. I felt like we outplayed them, particularly in the fourth quarter, to have 2 drives for 160 total yards and 15 minutes of possession and come away with no points, have our stupid kicker miss a 27-yard field goal. I mean, you just couldn't draw it up any worse in terms of feeling like you were the better team, and you just blew it. You just blew it. So hopefully, like last year, we'll use it for motivation to make a natty run. But I mean, that was just I was disappointed. Right? We haven't won the Big Ten championship in a little while. It's always a fun one for the fans and get the number 1 seed, But hey, the good news is for both of us, we're on different sides of the bracket. So you guys can deal with Indiana, and we don't have to play either one of you until the championship. So it's nice from that standpoint. We're going to probably, again, you don't want to get ahead of yourself, probably run in Georgia. But, yeah. It is. Like, he's not. I mean, I would have gone for it on 4th and 1 at the end, even though we had such terrible short yardage plays. But, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I'm not allowed to talk bad about Ryan Day because he won the national championship, but my gosh, like, the game gets close and he gets real tight. Real tight. Yeah. All right, so, folks, we need half. We need half. Where'd my die go? Oh, here it is. All right, as we often do, guys, odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right for the half 8. It was evens 6er right side. These are going to be pick your team number 2. Let's see here. Like I said, I do have some loose from eBay, so I'm going to just write 2s right in the middle just for transparency and to make sure that I don't mistake the boxes. Some really cool looking short prints in this product. You know, obviously all the fun stuff that comes with Prizm. Just lots of hits in general. And I gotta say, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a time, not that long ago, where we would rip Prizm draft picks by NFL team. And that, you know, that is a little bit more challenging, particularly on the back end. So I can say from at least that standpoint, it's kind of a relief, because I almost feel like this is the first year we've done NFL teams. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm just scarred from those early things, although I also felt like the release of Prizm draft picks was earlier in the year. I don't mind that it comes out right around the end of the college football season, because people are pretty hyped for it. And it also makes it easier to know, you know, like I was doing the eBay breaks, and, you know, most of the collegiate guys that are RCs here that are in the NFL, we know who they are now, right? It's not like it's, you know, September and it's like, I don't know half these guys, what team they play. We've ripped so much football that it makes it easier across the board, but I'm still kind of thankful that we're doing this by a college team and not NFL. And the other thing that's just truthful about it is, by doing it by a college team, there's more spots. It brings the price points down a bit. And quite frankly, too, it makes it a little more... I mean, there are so many Browns rookies, you know, across Ohio State, Michigan, Tennessee, you know, that kind of thing. But it's like, there's a Brown, there's a Brown, there's a Brown. But it's fun kind of with the mix of current collegiate guys, the rookies, and some, you know, small amount of vets. But there are a few vets. You know, we'll talk about numbered hits and things like that. Plus, you have, obviously, the big chases, like the mangas and such. So, dual color blasts. I mean, it'll be fun. All right, folks, thanks again for hanging out. Remember, the back half of this is pick your team number 2. If you're interested, use the code WINTER10 for 10% off. Help us get that one ripped tonight or tomorrow and mailed out with this break on Tuesday. We'll go clean screen here for the break again. That's going to be the best I can do as far as sharing that. We'll go hard copy here in a moment. All right, so I've got that where I want it. Real quick point of information, as you guys are probably familiar with at this point, we have, you know, a majority of the big schools listed, plus those combos, but we do have one all other spot. Karen has it here, so any individuals listed for playing for a team that is not on our sheet listed individually will go to the all other spot and Karen. All right, so very good. 2025 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Football. Pick your team number 1. This is an 8-box half case break from BomberBreaks.com. Thank you all so much for jumping in. Deion Walker there. It doesn't take us long to get to our first draft picks autographs. This is Evan Stewart. Evan Stewart rated Prospect Prizm Auto. I did notice doing the eBay ones that they declined to put the school names on a lot of the autographs. So while I could make a very strong assumption that this is going to be an Oregon Duck based on the jersey, I do have the checklist up, and I will look up a few of these early on if I haven't done it yet. You know, just to be sure, since you know there could be some confusing jerseys or. Evan Stewart is confirmed at Oregon Duck. No real surprise there, but just wanted to be sure. Casey's probably frowning in disbelief that I even had to do that, but had to assume Casey has them in here. What happened to my BYT sheet? Oh, gosh. Where'd it go? Oh, I moved it over here. That's right. Where'd it go? Here. All right, let's put this back to where it belongs. Oregon is, in fact, Casey. No surprises. Congrats, Casey. First auto is yours. Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. You may have paid for that jersey, sir, but you didn't earn it. Andrew Marsh is next for the Wolverines. 161 out of 299 on the Michigan man, Andrew Marsh. Michigan here. Chris W. got him in the filler. Interesting choice, Nathan, to just go fillers and not buy Michigan outright. Xavier Watts, Notre Dame. That was the interesting choice, right? Miami over Notre Dame, I guess, was kind of the last outbid, although James Madison also. I mean, I hate to say it, but to me, I look at that, I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, why are we putting James Madison in the playoff? Why can't we just put Notre Dame in there? Why? Like, just use your common sense. Anywho, Tyler Warren, nice one there. Penn State. We are Penn State for Jerry S. Jerry, Tyler Warren, draft picks, autographs. Of course, the Colts rookie tight end is yours there on the auto. Very nice. Kid was a beast. I mean, he's great. Man, was he so good at Penn State. So good. I was happy to see him move on to the NFL and not go to the Steelers or Bengals or Ravens, because that dude was a handful. Lamar there on the Prizm, and Jaden Blue here, Texas purple AC goodness, 197 out of 199. Texas there, and more Texas here. It's Ryan Wingo. Ryan Wingo in the purple Longhorns here, MVP. You picked him out right, 72 out of 99 on the Wingo. And behind that is an autograph. It's Xavier Henderson. Cincinnati Bearcat here. Cincinnati is Casey. That's the Cincinnati, California combo, which was in the filler. I've got 141 and a 149 on the Xavier Henderson. Quinshawn Prizm breaks. And Will Johnson here for Michigan. Hype insert in the orange. 22 out of 75 on the Arizona Cardinal rookie. Former Michigan Wolverine. Malachi Moore silver, and the bus here for Notre Dame in the red. Jerome Bettis, 276 out of 399. How'd you like to try to tackle that when you were 19? No thanks. Sammy Brown there for the Fighting Illini. And autograph, it's going to be Alec Ayamaner, Stanford Cardinal. Stanford here is going to be part of the All Other. Alec, obviously a Tennessee Titans rookie wide receiver. Saw him play pretty good against the Browns today in our woeful loss. Alec Ayamaner, Stanford, draft pick auto. Abuka rookie, boom. And Drew Alar, Penn State insert. Silvery Josh Allen there, Wyoming. Yeah, doesn't say the name. And another Bearcat. It's Mr. Travis Kelce, Cleveland Heights High School, representing 135 out of 299 there. Cincinnati, Casey, that is yours in the blue. We've got Getson the second, the Chargers tight end here, Syracuse Orangeman. Syracuse all other on that one as well, on the Gadsden the second. 138 out of 249 there. And autograph, it's signing day, Curtis Rourke. Hoosiers on the Rourke, former OU Bobcat, then NIL transferred to Indiana, now plays, I believe, for the 49ers. But Indiana here, I was a little surprised, but I guess no Mendoza, so it makes it part of the all other. 26 out of 100 on the Curtis Rourke. Karen stacking them up early for the all other spot. There's Casey's rated prospect, Dante Moore hype. The insert. Silvery Khalil Mullings and Matthew Golden, 24 karat golden here for the Longhorns in the red. 207 out of 399 on the Green Bay Packer rookie wide receiver. Behind that, it's a fun one for the Ohio State University. It's Buckeye quarterback Julian Sayin. Rated prospect Prizm red. OHIO, and this one Zane. That is yours. Good start. Behind that, it's going to be an autograph. It's Terrence Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson, another Oregon hit for Casey on the auto. Congrats. Fergie, the Rams tight end these days, but Ducks on that one. I don't know why they went Non-school names on the autos. I don't know. Shador there for the Buffaloes. Another Julian Sayin insert as well. Harold Fannin, Beast for the Brownies, and Jackson Dart RC for Ole Miss. We've got Eli Prizm and a couple numbered hits. It's Mikael Williams here. Georgia, 145 out of 249 in the blue. The Bulldogs here is Derek via the filler. And behind that, it's the Bears rookie, Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai, Crystal Blue, 27 out of 149. Rutgers there on the Monangai. All right, and behind that, it's going to be Saturday Star Ahmed Hassanin. B+. Ahmad Hassanin there on the Saturday Star rookie auto, 60 out of 75. That's the Boise State Broncos logo. Boise Karen, yours. Congrats. Mason Taylor rookie here for LSU in the red. 306 out of 399 on the New York Jet. And for the Buckeyes, that's JT Tiamaloa. Rookie red Prizm there, now in Indy. Here's a little booba boom for the Arizona Wildcats and Kyle H. Kyle, that's Tataroa McMillan. Draft picks red auto banger. Congratulations, I've got 75 out of 100 on the Tet McMillan. The Arizona Wildcat. Caleb. You sure you don't want to go play in the playoff games? Come on. All right, little fatter guy here. Good luck. Come on, tie-dye patch auto. Let's go. All right, think it's not going to be tie-dye, but it might be some mojo action. Jalen Lane there, and more JT Tiamaloa here for Ohio State in the blue. What up, Derek? How you doing, man? 277 out of 299 on the JT. Behind that, it's more Mikael Williams for Derek with some Chat Mojo and his Georgia squad. 77 out of 249. And behind that, representing the TCU Horned Frogs, it's Savion Williams. Boom. Rookie patch auto. It is tie-dye. 14 out of 25. Now, of course, a Green Bay Packer, but TCU here. Were they comboed? I feel like no. I feel like TCU is going to be part of the all other Karen. That is yours. Savion Williams, TCU patch auto tie-dye banger. But the mojo that I saw is still lurking, so this is just a hell of a pack. Behind Curtis Rourke, it's going to be O-H-I-O, Emeka Egbuka. Boom! Trophy hunting on the Egbuka. He was looking pretty strong for Rookie of the Year. I don't know now. He's kind of I don't know. I have not checked the odds in a while. I'm not sure where everybody fits, right? I mean, a little bit of Jackson Dart makes me think, but it's, he's been concussed and he only played a little bit half the season. I don't know. I don't know you guys got any thoughts? Who would you vote? If you had to vote right now, who would you vote for? Rookie of the Year. 10 out of 25, Emeka Egbuka. Buckeyes and Zane. I know they said during the broadcast today that Quinshawn leads the rookie running backs in rushing yardage, but I don't know if that's going to really move the needle. McMillan's been great, but his stats aren't like crazy overwhelming. Okay, yeah, you're on the dart. I mean, quarterback helps him a lot. The hype helps him a lot. You heard us talking about him. There's a little dart. Ole Miss there, Jerry. And Jalen Lane here in the red. Vatek. Behind that, for Derek and his Georgia Bulldogs, it's Malachi Starks. Malachi Starks here, Mojo. It does always skew. It does always skew quarterback, right? So if Dart plays the next 4 or 5 games and plays how he was, I probably agree with you. Yeah. Yes. Although Cam played pretty good against the Browns today. He did, but I've been so impressed with how well Dart has played after all the injuries, right? When Neighbors gets hurt and Cam gets hurt, you think, oh man, like that poor kid's gonna be on an island. He's got Darius Slayton and Wendell Robinson, and like he just keeps slinging it, keeps playing competitive games. Here's a nice autograph for the Texas Longhorn spot. That's MVP with Gunnar Helm. Gunnar, the Tennessee Titans rookie tight end here, but Longhorns all the way. Gunnar Helm rookie ink for Texas. Jalen Milroe insert. You don't have to guess about the defensive rookie of the year. That's my man, Carson Schwessinger of the Browns. Kobe. And here's one for Michigan. It's Colston Loveland. The Bears rookie, Colston Loveland in the purple. I've got 48 out of 199. Michigan here is Chris W. We've got Shamar Stewart next. The Texas A&M Aggies, I think now Bengal. 17 out of 75 on the A&M for Ed P. And there's a little Keishawn Butte for the LSU Tigers. Now with New England, of course. Keishawn, that is not numbered on the auto. LSU for their team for Casey. Prizm break Genty. Shuck rookie and Gillette rookie. This is draft pick autographs of Rock Taylor in the blue. Rock Taylor 202 out of 249. Memphis Tigers. Memphis Tigers is going to be part of the all other. Rock Taylor for Karen via the all other in Memphis. 202 out of 249. Billy Bowman Jr. here for Oklahoma in the red. Boomer Sooner 24 out of 399 for Michael S. I've got Chris Paul Jr. here in the red. Okay, just a little bit of a, I don't know, weird like white, like off-centering bordering. You can see the white border on the end there. But Chris Paul Jr. there, I believe Ole Miss. And autograph for the Ohio State University. It's Tavian St. Clair. Boom. Pretty darn cool there for the Buckeyes. That's probably the next man up. We'll see, right? I'll be honest, we have seen this before. With Julian Sam playing as well as he has this year and a redshirt freshman, Tavian's going to have to either make some decisions to wait or hit that portal. We shall see. But either way, really cool hit there for the Buckeyes. Zane, that is yours on the Tavian St. Clair 9 out of 149. Derek loves him some Butte. Eric Dickerson there, and Elijah Badger here, the Florida Gator. Fun blue Gator hit, 147 out of 299. Matthew Golden again here for Texas, also in the blue, 222 out of 249. Autograph, it's going to be Jackson Slater, draft picks autographs. Rookie. Jackson Slater auto. Sacramento State Hornets. Let's see. Sacramento, crazy enough, this year was a year they didn't get their own spot. Usually they're in there, but We had to go other for Sacramento State this year. Sorry about that. Karen, congrats. Lucky there on the Sacramento State Hornet. Jackson Slater auto. Habuka there. And Brent Sorsby here. Here it's Tyler Booker in the purple. Tyler Booker 104 out of 199. Alabama on the Booker. Here's Oregon's Dylan Gabriel in the purple. Casey, that is yours. Dylan 42 out of 99 on the rookie purple of Dylan Gabriel. And autograph for the Texas Longhorns, it's Vernon Broughton. How can I bring it? It's already been brought in. Vernon Broughton here, Texas rookie. That's more for MVP, I believe. Dart rookie. Zion Alexander there, and Kyle Kennard here in the red. Kennard 215 out of 399. Save Paul a minute here because I've been trying, a lot of the teams, although they're not on the cards, are written somewhere in the descriptions on the back, but this was not the case. Sorry, he doesn't have an autograph. Okay. Hold on. Let me switch tabs to the base set. Base. South Carolina, I'm going to say? Okay, I was right. South Carolina there, Ronnie. That is yours to $3.99 on the Kyle Kennard. This is James Pierce Jr. for Tennessee, red Prizm. And autograph. Going to be another boom for the Texas Longhorns. I would dare and say color, pretty close. A color match in orange, right? They have a little burnt orange, but we'll call it a color match here on the Matthew Golden rookie auto MVP. Nice hit for you. Congrats, Matthew Golden. 73 out of 75 on the auto. Guess we think probably Arch is just going back to Texas, right? Another year. Seems like there's been very little to no discussion about him declaring for the draft or anything like that, right? And, had a slower start like the whole team did, but you never know. But it sounds like that's what's going to be, so we'll get another year. Arch, Texas. All right, got a couple fun ones here. Marcel Reed and Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins there. Iowa State in the blue. Iowa State here. Justin H. There's my guy. Here's your guy. 249 on 249 on the Jaden Higgins. And next up, a little snakeskin Eli Manning. Ole Miss. Before it was cool to be Ole Miss, was Eli Manning. That's probably where Papa Arch played, right? If memory serves. That is the snakeskin Eli. Also, fun fact, we'll see if it holds true. It held true with the eBay breaks. eBay chatter tipped me off that the snakeskin is the trigger for the case hit in the next pack. So if this one has the case hit, then he's going to be 2 for 2, and it might be a little tip for you guys if you're, I don't know, ripping individual packs somewhere. For whatever, not really, I guess really it doesn't matter, but still kind of a fun thing if that holds true. But before we get that, we've got more Texas Longhorn Fire for MVP. I know you're probably looking for some Arch, but so far so good with several others. Kelvin here was a top 10 pick of the Saints on the line. Kelvin Banks Jr., 49 out of 75 for MVP. All right, let's see what we got. On campus or manga or come on. Good luck, everybody. It's a Scatterbo rookie there, Arizona State. And behind that, it's a stained glass rated prospect Dylan Riola. Boom. Nebraska was a filler team for Nathan. Congrats, Nathan. That is yours. Prizm stained glass of Nebraska Cornhusker Dylan Riola. We're not done yet in this pack. Hits galore. Malachi Moore is next in the blue. 137 out of 149 for Bama. We've got a red Prizm here of Tyler Shuck for Louisville. And an autograph for the Clemson Tigers. It's Phil Mafah. Clemson, that's Nathan as well. Good pack for you, Nathan. The Dallas Cowboy rookie now, 357 out of 399. Tough luck with injuries, right? Spent the whole year on the IR so far, but could provide a goal line back next year in Dallas. We shall see, but Clemson regardless here for us. Phil Mafah. Cam Ward, rookie. And Shador Sanders. All right, we're halfway through our half case pick your team. This is Abdul Carter, Penn State on the Abdul Carter orange, 34 out of 75. It's Mr. Randy Moss up next in the red. 129 out of 399. Marshall, presumably a all other for Karen on the Randy. Autograph going to be Emory Jones Jr., Saturday Star, color match in purple for LSU. Tigers, Casey, that is yours. Congrats. Emory Jones, 136 out of 199 on Saturday Star. Very nice. Ryan Williams, hype. JTT Maloa there. And Myles Garrett here is closing in on the all-time single-season sack record in Cleveland. Thank you so much, Myles, for providing us a fun storyline to chase here in Cleveland amongst a pretty crappy season. But the number one overall pick from Texas A&M there, Ed P. That is yours on Jurassic Miles, 114 out of 299. We've got Ryan Fitzgerald, red Prizm there. It looks like to be a Boston College Golden Eagle. No, and I don't know why I'd say that, because he's a Florida State Seminole. Apologies. Florida State on that one. Whoops. Jeff T., that is yours. And for the Ohio State University, it's Quinshawn Judkins. Boom. Saturday Star, rookie purple, icy goodness. Congrats on the Quinshawn, 19 out of 50. Zane, that is yours. That's a beauty. Here it's Riley Leonard. Riley might be in for some big games in the very near future, right? I heard Danny Dimes might be in a bad way. So we've got 102 out of 149 there on Riley. Hype for Notre Dame. But now in Indianapolis, and I didn't see much of the stats of any game because they're getting to work and that kind of stuff. But next Scorton there, and Jamar Chase here, Mr. LSU. Jamar Chase, 65 out of 249 on the Jamar Chase. Behind that for Auburn, it's Keandre Lambert-Smith. 97 out of 149 for Auburn. And for the Seminoles, it's DJ Ugalele. Draft pick autographs, orange. FSU here is Jeff. 38 out of 75. 36 out of 75. Which guy are you talking about, Derek? Milrow, Ewers, and Woodson. Colson Loveland, rookie, and Caleb Johnson, silver. Benjamin Morrison here in the red. 198 out of 399. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that we bought him from Ole Miss, essentially. Yeah, that's right. Gosh, that's right, because he was all SEC, even like freshman, right? All freshman SEC, and then transferred. That's right. Oh, wow, good. I completely forgot about that. Tyler Booker. I mean, Tyler Warren next. Draft pick autographs. Autographs are nice. We're getting it twice for Penn State. Congrats, Jerry. Double time there on the Tyler Warren autos. Keelan Russell hype. Genty. Denzel Burke and Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's a fun veteran hit for the USC Trojans. Amon-Ra purple 23 out of 199 for Nathan. Well, that's appropriate. Nathan is a Detroit Lions fan, so while he's probably not the biggest Trojans guy, it's at least we got him a Lion hit. There's another Buckeye. That's C.J. Stroud in the red. How's that Kansas City-Houston game going? Anybody got an update for me? Xavier Restrepo is next. Draft pick autographs for the U. Miami here. David, that is yours. Xavier Restrepo rookie auto. Silvery Kevin Winston Jr. and Mason Taylor once again for LSU in the red. Mason Taylor 313 out of 399. Behind that, more Tetaroa McMillan for Arizona in the blue. The McMillan rookie is 205 out of 299. And autograph for Colorado, that's Will Shepard. Will Shepard there. Colorado is Bradley. Oh, nice. Silver Ty Felton. And Quinn Ewers here. Texas in the blue. MVP, that's yours. 112 out of 249. DJ Ugalele here. Ooh. Let's go. We got a fun one here, guys, next. This is going to be the 1 of 1 Saturday Star Keelan Russell. There's our first gold vinyl on the Keelan Russell. Let's get that baby one touched. Alabama got into the playoff, as they tend to. Michael S. That is yours. Keelan Russell, Saturday Star, rated prospect 1 of 1 for Bama. Really cool. Really cool to see. Congratulations, man. Gold vinyl boom is yours. Hype Jalen Walker. And finishing up, box number 6. Trey Amos, rookie, and Dane Key, silvery Deion Burks. This is Evan Stewart, once again, Oregon. on the orange. I've got 30 out of 75. We've got Mason Taylor in the red. More LSU here. 323 out of 399. And behind that, for Va-Tech, it's Jalen Lane. Indeed, right? I feel like you got a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. Bama boy, right? I'll hit it real quick. Well, let's see. Virginia Tech is... He was a national Gatorade Player of the Year. So he's gonna be the next Bama quarterback, right? He's a class of 2025. Yeah. So that could be really big, right? Like that could be really big. He's a Player of the Year. He's going to Bama. Let's see here. I just apologize, guys, for the slight delay, but you know when you get a 1-of-1 gold vinyl, it's fun to do a little bit of searching and. Jaden Daniels comps. Player of the Year. Yeah. Pretty darn cool. All right, heading back to Jalen Lane, who now plays for the Commanders, but Va-Tech, all other for Karen on the Jalen Lane 196 out of 199. All right, last 2 boxes. Good luck. Here it's Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett in the blue, 61 out of 299. We've got Will Campbell, 4th overall pick in the draft of the Patriots, 134 to 199. Color matching purple icy goodness for LSU and Casey. Here's an autograph. It's Torrey Horton. Draft pick autographs. Torrey now a Seattle Seahawk, but for our purposes here, Torrey in the red, 98 out of 399. I'll be honest, I can't tell who I am. Sometimes try to fake it. I honestly don't know where Torrey Horton went to college. Looks, I don't know, gold and black, maybe Georgia Tech. No, Colorado State. Colorado State, I assume, is going to be all other. Torrey Horton at $3.99 for Karen. I'm pretty good at those gold vinyl Bama boys, I guess, right? I got the Ryan Williams for Casey some time ago, like last year or 2 years ago now, who knows. Jordan Birch there, and Jaquavius Marks is next in the purple, 79 out of 99 for USC. I've got a Travis Hunter rookie. Some of these non-numbered red prisms do have that white border thing happening, as you can clearly see, right? Where just the edge is a little bit white because of the border behind it. It's just a little bit off-center. And behind that, more Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe Boobin. So, Bama quarterbacks galore here in this one. Congrats again, Michael, on the Milroe. Love me some Jalen in college, I can admit. I was a big fan of the guy. Thought he was a playmaker and just enjoyed watching him play. Abuka rookie. Sully Daquan Felton and Malachi Starks once again in the purple. 27 out of 99 for Georgia. Malachi. Colston Loveland here for Michigan in the purple, 70 out of 199. And an autograph so nice, we're getting it twice for LSU. It's Little Boutte. Keyshawn Boutte. Casey, that is yours. Keyshawn in the blue, 47 out of 149. Jared Goff is next. California Golden Bears. That's a combo for Casey. 202 out of 299 on the Goff. We've got Arch rated prospect in the red there for Texas. No one gave me a update on the Chiefs game, so I'm gonna make you guys wait for me to look it up for a second because no one would help me and tell me what the score was. 7-10, gross. Sighting day, Omarion Hampton, booming for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Melissa, that is yours. Congrats on the Omarion. Spent just a couple years of my life in North Carolina as a Tar Heels fan when I was like kindergarten age, so I always wonder what life would be like if we hadn't moved back to Cleveland. But Omarion Hampton there. Be a lot less cold all the time, I'll tell you that. All right, folks, in our last box range here. Thanks again for hanging out. Remember, the back half of this case is pick your team number 2, and from everything we've seen, man, this product is pretty darn good. Here's an autograph so nice we're getting it twice again. That's Rock Taylor. Maybe did we get his autograph? Maybe his number card. Remember, Rock Taylor signing day. That's right. Yep, Memphis. To $3.99, all other on the Rock Taylor. Donovan Ezeruku here in the blue. 112 out of 149, Boston College. All other as well on that one. Will Shepard, red Prizm. Colorado. And autograph here for the Ducks. It's Tez Johnson. Tez draft pick autographs. Having a pretty darn good rookie year there in Tampa. But Oregon, for our purposes, 22 out of 249 for Casey on the Tez Johnson auto. Silver Dylan Raiola. And Quinn Ewers again here for Texas in the red. 328 out of 399. Travis Kelce in the blue. Cincinnati. Kelce 132 out of 299. And autograph, it is Ahmed Hassanin. Saturday Star, Boise State. Karen, also yours. 251 out of 399. Silvery Travis Hunter there for Colorado. And Gadsden for Syracuse in the blue. 37 out of 249. Taj Brooks, Texas Tech. And behind that, we've got an autograph. It's Jaden Blue of the Texas Longhorns. A lot of autographs there for MVP with the Texas spot. The Dallas Cowboy rookie here in the blue for Texas. We've got 6 out of 249 on the Jaden Blue. And last one. Evan Stewart, Kyle McCord, Jaden Blue once again, icy purple goodness. 76 out of 199. Tyleek Williams, rookie red, Buckeyes. To $3.99. And our last autograph of the break, presumably, is going to go to Colorado. It's signing day, Jimmy Horn Jr. Jimmy Horn Jr. in the blue, Colorado. I've got 180 out of 249. All right, very good, folks. All right. No, that's the man, the myth, some would say the legend, Matthew Van Papahagen, who we affectionately call MVP. Oh, nice. Do they do breaks? Prizm draft picks, football number 1 in the books, guys. Recap here. We got 9 numbered Prizms, right? Reds and just a handful of silvers. Brooks and Hunter, Ewers and Shepard, Hunter and Ugalele, Stroud, Booker, Morrison, Fitzgerald, Pierce Jr., Chris Paul, Jalen Lane, Tuiamaloa, Dante Moore, hype insert, Sammy Brown and Xavier Watts. A couple Jackson Darts I think sleeved together. Some little hometown cooking on some Buckeyes that I sleeved together. Numbered hits, lots of hits in the Prizm draft picks. We got Williams and Jaden Blue, Gadsden and Kelsey, Starks and Colston Loveland, Goff and Ezeruku, Miles Garrett and Marks. Is that Woody Marks? Just yeah, okay. Man, it's so educational too, right? Jaquavius Marks is Woody Marks, right? The Houston Texans running back. Got it. Will Campbell, Mason Taylor, and Evan Stewart. Quinn Ewers and McMillan, Taylor and Amon-Ra, Lambert Smith and Jamar Chase, Riley Leonard and Miles Garrett, Random Moss, Abdul Carter, Tyler Shuck, and Malachi Moore. Scatabo, that was a non-numbered silver. It should have been my other pile. Apologies. No big deal, though. Higgins and Dylan Gabriel. I think I messed this up, so you might get them repeaters here. My fault. I put the cards that I just went through on my other stack, so there might be... Oh, wow. 3 locations. Okay. Heck yeah. Jamar Chase and Riley Leonard. Miles Garrett and Random Moss. Abdul Carter and Tyler Shuck. Malachi Moore and Tyler Booker. Matthew Golden and Elijah Badger. Billy Bowman Jr., Shamar Stewart, Mikael Williams, and JT Tuiamaloa. Mason Taylor, Kyle Monongai, Mikael Williams, and Matthew Golden. Rondé Gadsden, Travis Kelce, Jerome Bettis, Will Johnson, Ryan Wingo, and Jaden Blue on the numbered stuff. What do we got here? We got... not to go with my pile organizations. Some things I top loaded up includes the snakeskin, Eli Manning, Ole Miss. We got Kyle Kennard. Some of this is just for me to notate. South Carolina there. Colston Loveland, the Malachi Starks Mojo to 25 for Georgia. Mecca Ibuka Trophy Hunting Mojo to 25 for the Buckeyes. Julian Sayin Red Prism and Andrew Marsh. All right, and our autographs. Lots of autos. In this one, we've got Omarion Hampton, signing day for North Carolina. Ahmed Hassanin there for Boise State. Rock Taylor, Jaden Blue, Jimmy Horn, Arch Manning Red Prism, sure. Keishawn Butte, number 1. Torrey Horton for Colorado State to the all-other. Jalen Lane, Tech. We've got Will Shepard and Xavier Restrepo. DJ Ugalele and Emory Jones Jr. Phil Mafa, Kelvin Banks, Vernon Broughton, and Jackson Slater. Tavian St. Clair, booming for the Buckeyes. I got Rock Taylor and Keyshawn, number 2. Gunnar Helm and Ahmad Hassanstein, number 2. Terrence Ferguson, Curtis Rourke, Elk Ayamaner, Xavier Henderson, and Evan Stewart. And on the back row, it is a pair of Tyler Warren autos for Penn State. It is Tetaroa McMillan for Arizona to 100. I've got Tez Johnson for Oregon to 249. It's Jalen Milroe for Bama. This is Matthew Golden to 75 for Texas. I've got the stained glass short print of Dylan Raiola for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. This is Savion Williams, tie-dye patch auto for TCU to 25, of course. Beautiful. We've got my man Quinshon Judkins, Buckeye and Brownie. Saturday Star Purple to 50. And the 1 of 1 gold vinyl Saturday Star Keelan Russell, Alabama Crimson Tide freshman quarterback for Michael S. Congrats, Michael, and those that went boom. We got more collegiate football coming up next with Bowman Crum University Random Team.